Yo, ladies and gentlemen, but hey, speaking of the Steelers, there is a list, ladies and gentlemen, a list that some time ago my team was on, but you see, we have graduated from that list, and not only we graduated, we bypassed the middle of the road teams straight to the playoff hunt. That's the type of team we are. But teams on this list, well, it's mission impossible.
Mission impossible. Teams with the toughest road to get to the playoffs. And the teams that we have on this list, I don't see nobody hopping off. Maybe a miracle or two, but I don't see anybody really moving off the Mission Impossible. Sean, so we got Detroit, Las Vegas, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and Cleveland, all at 4-7. Do you see any of the 4-7 teams, Sean, progressing, getting better, maybe making the playoffs? The Raiders?
Look, shout out to the Raiders getting the dub over Seattle. I talked about that. Cleveland getting the win over Tampa Bay. That was huge. You know, getting the score for overtime and then getting it in overtime. Nick Chubb, shout out to him. But I just don't. I don't see those two teams doing it. Detroit, this is probably their best shot. They are one game or half a game ahead of the Packers right now.
A half a game.
Come on. This is improvement. All right. One game better than a year ago.
Championship year right here.
Let's go, Detroit.
Hey, I'm starting to see the paper bags like halfway now.
Right.
Like, all the way. But
like, wait a second. We're good. We can see. Yo, shout out to them. Those three, I don't think so. Jacksonville, I'm not done with them yet, but
it'll be a hard road for each of these teams to even try to get out. But it's still fun to even think that they have a chance. But 4-7 at this point, you got 5 games left. Each of these teams would have to win out and hope that one of the teams that's above them goes down.
Right.
But with the way the season is going, ladies and gentlemen, it's anybody's given Sunday. Like, it's literally anybody's Sunday. You could end up winning 5 games in a row, and people wouldn't even be shocked with the way the league is going. But we got to get on to these other teams, which I feel like were top-tier teams coming into the season. And now Green Bay, Carolina, Arizona, and New Orleans, all 4-8. Green Bay is 4-8. Arizona's 4-8.
Mm-hmm.
What happened, Sean?
I gotta tell you now. Green Bay. I don't know. I've gotten many of arguments with people over this because everybody gives Aaron Rodgers his due. He is the bad man, talent-wise, the best quarterback in the league by far. But something ain't it. And if you're telling me that he ain't got the weapons this year, that's fine. But at the same time, you also want to tell me that Devontae Adams wasn't anything until Rodgers made him better. So why can't he make these other guys better?
And Jordan Love looked pretty good with the wide receivers.
But at the end of the day, there's one thing that they do when they win, and that's run the ball. They need to do that. You have a two-headed monster in A.J. Dillon and Adam Jones. You got to run the ball. I don't understand.
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones. Thank you.
You're right.
I was thinking of Pac-Man. As soon as I said Adam, I thought Pac-Man.
I love it. No, but you're right, though. You're definitely right. I think they have to run the ball. They have to run the ball. They were actually doing pretty damn good yesterday running the ball until they stopped trying to give Aaron Rodgers the opportunity to throw, and then he got hurt. Detroit got that remember the Titans feel to them. They could possibly do something. Man, if the Jets and Detroit get into the playoffs, come on. God.
We might need to celebrate just for that.
Hey,
all right?
Just for that, we could toast up. We could toast it up.
Oh, yeah. So, at Arizona, look, it's frustrating because they have so much talent. We talked about them the last couple of weeks. They have the talent to do it, but they just can't. They
not converting. It's not converting. And the thing is, they had to use Colt McCoy. But Colt McCoy is a decent enough backup that he could have got the job done.
They lost by a point. They were in this ball game.
Thank you. And I, from looking yesterday, I didn't think that, our boy Murray's back. Didn't think that was all that either. Put me in, coach. That's what I'm talking about, Nicole. I was just like, for me, they're disappointment years. Disappointment because I was expecting so much from Green Bay, Arizona, but I will take it. Stay out of my way so my team can continue to win. So I will take it. I will take it. Hey, but Sean, but we got the Steelers 3-7, Denver and the Rams 3-8, Chicago 3-9, and Houston 1-9-1. We both know that Houston ain't going nowhere, doing nothing. I doubt that they win another game.
Number one pick
for that number one pick.
Yep.
But to see the Rams in this situation where you're the Super Bowl champs. And they are not working with their starting quarterback. But I will say the backup quarterback didn't look that bad. Yeah. You know, it's just, but to me, I feel like seeing the Rams as low as they are, even with Stafford in, it's really kind of like sad.
Yeah. Yeah. It's upsetting because I know we can sit here and talk about Stafford was out and Cooper Kupp potentially is out. I saw Aaron Donald in that game. I saw Jalen Ramsey in that game. I saw Allen Robinson, some of those receivers. I saw Akers and Henderson. Like they still have talent.
Absolutely.
And look, this, you know, they got to do better than this, man. It's frustrating because for them to have fallen off this far,
3-8,
that's the frustrating part.
3-8. You won the Super Bowl last year. I mean, I understand a fall, but my God.
Yeah,
that's like you can't get up. I slipped, I fall, I can't get up. Chicago, I'm actually proud of you guys, 3-9. I do see potential for next year that you guys can get better. Oh man, this Mission Impossible, Sean. I think pretty much everybody on this list is probably stationary, except I'm looking for 2 miracles.
Yeah,
and Detroit is one of the miracles, and I think it can happen, but everything gotta fall into place.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I got 2 miracles as well. One I'll save for a little bit later, but Detroit, I'm with you on that. I just believe they can do it. Las Vegas and Cleveland. Real quick, Denver. Is there anything that they can do right now? Like,
No. Now I did see like the defensive player, coming at Russell Wilson a little bit on the sideline. But apparently they said it wasn't that. He was just saying we need to keep it going. We need to push. But it's looking bad. But the thing is, like I said, you can't do anything about it, Sean. You can't man for the next 5 years, whatever. He's gonna make his money, and I feel like at this point, it's not Russell Wilson, it's the coaching because you're not changing your formula. You thought that your formula was going to work. It's clearly not working. You got to come up with something else. And I feel like you're still trying to push your agenda where you need to be conforming to what your team can do. Let's see what works for Russell Wilson to make it work. It's just not clicking on all cylinders. And I'm not giving Russell Wilson a pass, but I'm just saying I'm not going to let everybody blame only Russell Wilson. The coaching is the reason why it's not working.
Yeah, exactly. And they need to say that. They need to come out with that and not just blame it on him. Hackett is not the answer.
No.
You know what I mean? So they need to go somewhere with that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to stick on this depressing segment much longer, seeing as my team is not on it, so it's not depressing for us. But we can look back. See, I once look back over my life and see where we came from to get to where we are today. And I remember those days. I don't laugh at them. I say you too could make it to our spots. Let's go.
God, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna hear the end of it. I need Washington to start losing.
Let's go.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.